Mugen TV News.
Hello everyone, this is Mugen Lore here and welcome to Mugen TV News. And before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this channel's content. Now let us dive right into it. Well, it looks like Crash 4 and Star Wars Squadron failed to outsell their previous predecessor in terms of box sales. Eurogamer states that the UK total sales of both respective franchises were down around 80%. Despite the sales of the game, many fans seem to be pleased with Crash 4, and I believe that's what matters most. I will definitely pick up this game before the year is over, but what does this mean for both franchises' chances of seeing more titles in the near future? Well, I guess we just have to wait and see. Well, Nintendo seems to find themselves back into the news once again since rumors of an upgraded 4K Nintendo Switch has surfaced due to a leak from a certain retailer. A report from comicbook.com states that a European retailer called Media Market, which is a major retailer in Europe, has updated their website with multiple references to a Nintendo Switch Pro. By the time this video is uploaded, the images and details will most likely be wiped from the website. This hasn't been the only time leaks like this has occurred for the rumored upgraded Nintendo console. It's been dated a year after the launch of the base Nintendo that a Pro version of the console will see a release in a year or two. So it's a perfect strategy if Nintendo wants to compete with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X in order to still be able to play third-party titles. They would need a more powerful console in order to receive these ports. And speaking of PS5, it looks like that the PS4 save files would not carry over to the PS5 game console. It's still not fully certain if this will affect all games or not, but an article from Gaming Intel reports that Yakuza Like a Dragon would not have save data carry over to the PS5. And we also cannot forget that Spider-Man PS4 saves would not carry over to the PS5 as well. This is not good news for gamers who want to fully make the jump to next gen without the worries of having to still keep their current gen console still plugged up. We just have to wait and see for more details from Sony, but things aren't looking too good. And finally, we are surprised with another Resident Evil movie announcement, and it's not Infinite Darkness, the CG Netflix series, but a reboot live-action movie series was officially announced and some of the cast were revealed. It looks like Constantine Films will try their best to stay faithful to the source material since the movies will cover the events of Resident Evil 1 and 2. No other details for the film was mentioned, so we will just have to wait and see what comes of it in the near future. And that pretty much wraps up Mugen TV News. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on the fact is that Crash Bandicoot 4 haven't sold really well, and if you have the game, I definitely want to hear your thoughts on what you think about Crash Bandicoot 4. And also, what do you think about the fact is that some save data, so far from what we know, for the PS4 won't carry over to the PS5? Do you think this really will hurt Sony in the long run when it comes to having saves transfer over to the next generation console? And definitely want to hear your thoughts about this rumored 4K Nintendo Switch. Do you think this is a possibility because the rumors are now sticking around for a very long time and they're very consistent through multiple different sources? And if you haven't got a Nintendo Switch, do you think it's a perfect time now, if this happened to be true, to grab a Nintendo Switch Pro with 4K capabilities? And not only that, I definitely want to hear your thoughts on the upcoming live-action Resident Evil, which covered the events of Resident Evil 1 and 2. Definitely want to hear your thoughts. Do you think it's going to stick to the source material and give it the respect that it deserves? Or do you think this is another Hollywood cash grab? So if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to hear more news related to video games, make sure you hit that bell to be notified. This is Mugen Lord, signing off. See you game fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.